them just on both sides, just so they get nicely cooked through. They are quite meaty.
I could serve that up to you with a steak knife and a fork and some mustard and some...
I'd be happy as. So they're nice, big, chunky mushrooms. So they're just going to need 5 minutes on each side just to make sure that they cook all the way through. So we'll just wait for those. They're looking perfect now. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to let them gently rest on a little bit of kitchen towel there, because I want all of that liquid to have left them, because of course pastry, you've got to be quite careful when there is some excess liquid.
It's amazing how much they've shrunk as well, and they've softened right up. It's lovely.
It shows how much water there is in there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a little bit of garlic, plop that in there. And you can be generous here. You can be really generous with your garlic. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some baby spinach. And again, we're going to just let that wilt down. It won't take a second at all, because that's going to be the base of our beautiful mushroom Wellington. So what I'm going to do now is, obviously we've seen the size of the mushroom. Now I want to go about 4 centimetres, 5 centimetres, a little bit bigger, because this is obviously going to be our little base.
Nice.
So what we can do is, if you grab that baking tray just there, we'll do it straight onto the baking tray.
There we go.
Easy peasy. Just one there. We'll do one other one. And what you can do is, while that's just sat there, just put a little bed of spinach, making sure that we've got that liquid that's come out.
Yep, I've squeezed this one dry.
Good man.
So a little bit, is that enough for you there? It's about a tablespoon?
Yep, no, that's beautiful. Okay, so now what I want is a little bit of blue cheese, or a lot.
Nice.
I'm a fan of blue cheese. I do love it.
Is that enough then?
Yeah, that's fantastic. And then I've just got another one, so if you just do the same again there.
I can do that for you.
And what I'm going to do is, these mushrooms now would have lost quite a lot of liquid, you can see, and they're just going to nicely sit just on top of here. Oh, get your blue cheese.
There we go. Forget the blue cheese.
Too fast, wasn't
Now,
I?
this one's for me. It's got a bit of extra blue cheese on it. There we go.
All right, little treat. So just plop that on there. So of course they need some nice little lids. So what you can do is, while I'm making the lids, is just egg around the rim.
There we go. Brush around it.
So I've got a little bit of a bigger one here, because of course we have to cover everything. So about 10 centimetres now I've got, bigger than the actual mushroom that we began with.
There we go. I'll move that out of your way. Will you need another sheet of pastry? Yeah.
I would.
So,
Do you want to do one for me as well?
can do
Well,
one.
I've got this. I'll give it to you in a second.
You
We
do
go
one.
round we go.
Nice. And I'll grab that sheet there.
So if you haven't got that much puff pastry, of course you can grab it all and roll it back out. That's not a problem. So what Adrian's done is he's nicely just egged a little bit of the rim there. What I'm going to do is just place this on there. Got myself a little fork. And I'm just going
Push
to
it down.
fork my way around, push it down. You put a little bit of pressure on there as I go around. Looks
Very
like
nice.
something from space.
It does. Looks like a little mushroom, spinach, blue
La
cheese,
Lunaresque.
flying saucer. There we go. Push that down.
There we
if you
go,
like that.
lovely. So while I'm doing this one, I've got a little brush there. If you just want to egg the rest of it, we're just going to give it, of course, that lovely, nice, yellowy glaze that also tastes delish.
Nice free-range eggs give you a nice colour.
That lovely yellow, when you know you're eating a good egg, when it's good
Lovely.
yellow. There we go.
All right, brush this on.
Brush that on, won't take a second.
It'd probably be a little bit disappointing when I go into the middle of it and there's no beef there, but I reckon you've done a great little job. It
I
looks
think
really nice
it's a
and
good
pretty.
little entree, or if you want this to come with a main and a little bit of a side salad, it's absolutely perfect. So 220 degrees, and we just need it 20 to 25 minutes. I'm excited, I'm salivating.
You can see that pastry just flicking off, you know, it's beautiful. Puff pastry, look at that. Look at the layers in that, the spinach down the
Just
bottom,
gorgeous.
the mushroom. I'm going to get straight into that baby there.
What I'm looking forward to is
Nice
hitting that
piece.
kapow of blue
The
cheese.
kapow of blue cheese. It smells great. You can smell that blue cheese in there, the mushrooms all the way through there. And I'm just going to take it off this. If you're going to have a pie, you've got to eat it with your fingers, don't you?
This is true. Oh, I'm happy with that. That blue cheese is divine, isn't it?
I suppose if you don't like blue cheese, it's going to be really strong for you, but I think it goes really well. I think it's really, really powerful. The mushrooms in there are good. I love that crunchy pastry. And I love that you're using Patriot. It's something you wouldn't normally
I'm
use.
a tiny bit naughty today, but I think that I've put enough little injection of nutrition, so I'm happy about it.